story? Who is going to write the final chapter of Genesis, of Rivals, of everything?
Getting our first top 8 at Genesis since Genesis 4.
We actually have a full top 8.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
It just means more.
It does.
It does. Absolutely it does.
Yeah, we are right on the cusp here of going into winners finals as well. Winner of this set will go into loser semis, play the winner of the that last set, Cheesy Potato. Cheesy Potato and Penguin played in winners, and Cheesy almost got reverse 3-0'd.
Yeah,
And so Penguin has a chance to, you know, bring that back a little bit. But we have Cake Assault and Kusi in winners finals as well, who just, what a beautiful top 4.
You know,
no matter who wins this.
I mean, the entire top 8, but it's wild how every single set of this top 8, I'd be like, how is that not just grands?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, how is that not winners finals? We were in losers. You know, even before losers quarters, I was just like, holy crap, how are they playing right now? Now we're in losers quarters, and it's like this could be grands at any other event.
All right, here we go. We are. Where are we going? Where do you want to go?
We're going forest floor.
We're going forest floor? No,
We
we're
are
not.
not going forest floor.
We're not going forest
Tower?
floor.
I don't think
tower.
I don't.
We're going tower. We're going tower.
Okay.
No,
No,
we're going
we're not
to
going
Ethereal.
tower. Oh, because it was Soul Rifle's ban. I
Oh,
agree.
okay.
I knew from the start.
Yeah,
I knew
because
from the start. Ethereal
Soul
Gates.
Rifle's
I was
ban
wrong
there
from the start.
makes it so that when you go to Tower of Heaven, the up tilt will hit the platforms. It will not
True.
here.
Yep.
That's a good choice. We are starting at Ethereal Gates.
Yep. With the ever classic Newt tag. We've got the Newt Penguin rocking her bespoke skin.
My favorite Absa skin.
Still the coolest thing that I think Rivals has done is getting the player skins like that. It's incredible stuff.
God, and I hope that's something we can see more of.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, the Penguin Absa skin is not just like, oh, it's a Penguin Cloud. It's a Penguin Absa skin for Penguin.
Yes.
This player is the reason the skin exists.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of people who play other characters. And there's been a lot of Maples in the world. There's been other Forsburns. Penguin is, you think Absa, you think Penguin.
Yes.
Even Cake.
There's a fight to be the second best Absa.
Yes.
Correct.
Always. It's never to be the best Absa. You're trying to be the second best Absa.
Yep. But even Cake, as dominant as he has been in other seasons, I think you'd think Cake and it's like, oh, he's this great player. But like Forsburn was not synonymous with Cake in the same way. Let's see. Ooh, that tail. Let's see. Okay.
Phenomenal positioning right now from Penguin. This is something that I love, the way that she puts this cloud out mid-stage.
Yes.
Just using this as a lockdown, almost much like Maple uses Lily as well. But you just basically control an airspace that you can then patrol under. I mean, it's just phenomenal positioning.
And you'll notice that that cloud goes between the two platforms, not on a platform like Lily. It's that spot where Soul Rifle likes to do those raw back airs out of. The spot where Soul Rifle likes to approach you from the air and make you guess to see when an aerial's happening. That's where the cloud goes, right in the center stage.
Which is exactly where it needs to be. It's one of the beauties of Rivals character design. Every character has a way to not just control the game, but control the stage, control the space. And they're both showcasing this beautifully.
I want to see where this leads here. That was a huge commitment on Soul Rifle's part to go that low. Gets the mark back on there, but Penguin has been controlling the side of the stage. However, answering that.
Hit fall on up air 2 into jump cancel up special. Because you can jump cancel your jump squad and your land flag.
Big ping pong. And we are back to one stock apiece. Honestly, I felt like that second stock was both of them fighting for their lives. Just like, I might not be able to get something strong right now, but I am going to live. And then they are both back to it. Let's see.
Oh, no air dodge. That's actually massive right now.
Lands,
the
all right.
dash attack just gonna miss and give a free recovery.
Yeah, a rare mistake there from Soul Rifle, from such an aggressive player, too.
Off the top, not yet. Okay.
All 3 hits of up air
that-
did land, too.
That side special momentum was so slick.
Oh, called out the air dodge. Did not get the punish, though.
Uh-oh.
Huge, you get hit by the penguin.
Oh,
You're
that's
getting
it. That's
popped.
it. Penguin showing, yes, I am going to air dodge out of this combo, but I'm going to air dodge down and in. Soul Rifle went for the up special for the air dodge straight up, or the air dodge, I believe, up and in.
And that's
is what
the mix-up there.
covers.
Yes.
And so the air dodge down, when I did that against Penguin in friendlies one year, she goes, you are now on a list of people that air dodge down because no one does it. No one does it. And it's a mental list, right? You're like, wow,
Yeah.
who does that?
Well,
and Penguin does it.
And you know the list is small when it's like, it's not like, oh, that's so rare. It's like, oh, that's 3 people.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I was kind of thinking about that entire game. And we talk about positioning of the cloud and the recoveries and everything else. We talk about these players and their skill sets and what they can do. I don't know if there's a more cerebral player than Penguin. The way that she just makes these mental tallies of, oh, this is how you responded to this, and this is how you responded to that.
Yep.
And now the next time you do it, I'm going to kill you.
Yep. No, when I think of these 2 players, Soulrifle, I think of the movement, the speed, whether that is I'm going to be in your face or I'm going to be dash dancing just outside of your range. And then Penguin is the, I'm going to pick my spot and you will die if I hit it.
What a waveland.
All right. Soulrifle off the top. Big, only at 56%. All right, and we see the cab and we see the Penguin already both out. The second fair, not going to do it.
It only gets the sour dare, though, too.
Yeah.
Soulrifle kind of lucky on that one, but continuing this presence here.
Well, that dash attack's
Oh,
huge.
went so far out. Gets the tether,
Soulrifle
and that's
is so
it.
fast.
That Nair, getting
what
the DI out on the Nair.
That's what I said. Soulrifle's movement is second to none. And not going to do it again.
Great ASDI coming out from Penguin there to fall out of the up air.
Soulrifle's picking such tricky angles to approach from using these platform slide-offs. It's really impressive.
Oh, the let's cancel.
Yep. That's what I'm saying.
Just beautiful.
This movement is out of this world.
Yeah, we might be going to game 2 or game 3 here pretty quick.
All right, we get the Thunder line, but getting yourself on the board, it's already so far down. It's really hard to call it back sometimes.
To be fair, both of these characters extremely light, so I would not say Penguin's out of it yet.
Oh,
I will
I'm not
say that
counting
Soulrifle
anybody
is
out
in a
yet.
Very good advantageous position, though. Especially now, running out of resources.
We are at a spot where I was going to say, Tether Fair, he did it too fast for me to even say it, but I was about to mention Tether Fair will start working here in a few percents.
Dude, Soulrifle is just the murder face right now of like, I will win, and
Yeah.
I do not care how I have to do it.
Yeah, no pop-off for that win.
No.
He's like, that was not worth popping on. I'm going to win the next game even harder.
I did the thing. We're just going to keep moving on.
To Penguin's Vale we go. I don't know if there's more synonymous stage with this player.
Thought the wall cling was going to be a really good way to get around that, but Penguin just had
Beautiful
it hooked.
drift. Beautiful
Still
drift.
back up. They're both alive. Penguin only at 4% out of after all of that.
So many characters can take advantage of this moving platform and the runway that it provides, but I don't think I've seen more just consistent, oh my god, you got hit at 20 and now you're dead, than from Penguin.
Yeah, and we almost saw it there, but Soulrifle just masterfully using drift DI there to get out of the fair chains. If you don't have perfect drift against Absolute, especially on Jules Vale, you are just dead.
Every time, too. I mean, it's just like clockwork.
Ooh, that was so smart. Honestly, just the wait to be like, oh, I'm not quite in the right spot. I'm not going to try to force anything, and I'm not going to die coming back.
Oh, wow, that's going to kill off the top. Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
didn't think I was going to kill yet. Okay.
Holding way up on that DI.
Gonna survive the tether fair. No mark quite yet.
Lily, the third strike cap,
Really
out
rough
to play
spot
again.
here. Did not land. And gets the tech.
That
Doesn't matter.
I was gonna say, it didn't look like
Wow.
Soulrifle was ready for that defensive option, but then gets the stock anyways.
Yeah, Penguin was able to get to the other side of Lily with the up special, which knocked her to the right, and the tech roll away was enough to get 1 split second of a choice. And chose wrong, because Soulrifle chose correctly.
it turns out when you're playing a 2-player game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is a competitive multi-choice test.
Yes.
Oh, Soulrifle looking really good here after that opening combo string.
Yep. Can you imagine taking the ACT, but you have to directly fight somebody else while you're doing it? Okay. Always a fan of the cap on the moving plat.
Catches
Huge.
the surprise DI.
With the Uno reverse card.
Yeah, and that is actually going to be a stock lead now. That was
massive. Never mind, not a stock lead anymore.
But it doesn't really matter because that was massive. Soulrifle looked like he was starting to take the driver's seat in this game and set. And just getting that quick stock to reverse and bring it to even percents.
Yep.
That's just massive.
It might not be a massive lead, but it is huge momentum.
Yes, exactly.
Is that it?
See ya.
Yes,
No
it
air
is.
dodge.
64%.
Caught the air dodge up with the fair, and I believe there was no double jump either, so that's hard DI in, and that is guaranteed.
Yep.
Galaxy, every time. Every time.
You know, I said I thought that Penguin might pop off if she wins. I don't think so anymore.
Wow, came to that conclusion, did you?
I mean, I was still going to count just a small fist pump,
No.
but I think if she wins, we're just moving on to the next set.
Interesting stage choice here. This is where they started.
Okay.
Penguin did win on this stage, and this is Soulrifle's counterpick.
Interesting.
Yes. I don't know exactly what Soulrifle sees in it, beyond the fact that the platforms are harder to tech chase on for the ABSA. You can live a little bit longer because of the giant blast zones. Maybe it gives you a little bit more drift capabilities. But
I know he tends to be a fan of placing Lily on moving plats for the coverage, but I mean, you're thinking about way more than just that. You're thinking about what the plats provide. You're thinking about blast zones. You're looking at all the tiny penguins flying around.
The Sour almost going to do it there, but doesn't quite find it. Yeah, interesting choice to go back to a stage you lost on. And that
There's the
time,
weight. There's the weight.
that was an air dodge straight in. And down and in, I don't think gets hit there. Straight in does.
Yep. I mean, you pointed out that weight before the up B before, and that's exactly what we saw. Soulrifle waits and then pulls the trigger on the up special. Soulrifle threatening off stage, ops to come right back on. Just like, I'm going to let you burn your resources. I don't actually need to throw out a hitbox right now.
Right. And the crazy thing about Apps is she has a lot of resources to burn through.
Other characters, it's like, all right, I know what I need to do now. And Epps, it's like, okay, we got to do this 4 more times.
Here, let me pop this cloud, and then I just get another jump, basically. Oh, I think that cloud could have hit on a pop.
Penguin. I don't think we've seen Penguin playing this strong.
Oh, did you
so
see
long.
the empty hop? Penguin faked the cloud kick back air, started the cloud kick back air, and landed instead, and then goes pop-up strong. Absolutely genius.
I mean, when I said yesterday at the after party, it was Penguin being like, Wisely, I've been practicing again. It's like, oh, you have? Okay. And we are seeing that on full display. Soulrifle not only bringing that stock, but taking a solid lead for kind of the first time in this game.
Yeah, no big momentum reversals this time.
No.
All right.
Not it yet, but putting everybody in a rough spot. Oh. Still has a mark on her, too. That's not
That's what Soulrifle wants.
Yep, gonna survive a little bit because of big blast zones, but
Not too many of those.
next one will definitely do it. Oh, misinput. Uh-oh. Yeah, that'll do.
all right.
That'll be
And guess what?
Game
Game
5.
fiver.
We got another Game 5 banger going on.
Yes, we do. Someone check the time. Are we going to get kicked out?
No, we're good. We're good.
I know.
We're
I'm
good.
It is 8:12. It is 8:12. We still have an hour and 15 minutes.
Yes.
Steven, it's okay. You're on commentary now. You don't have to do that. You can turn your TO brain off for a bit.
Knock over the table, run outside. We need you to play.
Yeah. Stop thinking between games.
Yeah, this is an interesting idea here. Going to the fourth floor.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised we're moving.
I don't know if I agree with this one.
You also didn't agree with the last one, though.
Well, I thought the last one was interesting.
The last one was just interesting. This one you actually don't agree with.
Yeah, the
Okay.
last one was interesting because that was a spot where Soulrifle had lost at. I understood the reasoning to go there, but it was a spot that he had already lost
Sure.
at. So.
You're thinking more of the DSR of the situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
But this one,
Big off the top.
Yep.
Huge
Using the
pickup.
cloud pop against her there, planning for it almost.
this one, what I'm thinking about is the bottom blast zone and Maple Fair.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know if that was planning for the pop or if that was just phenomenal reactions, but either way, huge pickup from Soulrifle. Solid lead. Tries to go for something again. Not
Tether
fair.
Fair is not going to work there quite yet, but give it about 10 or 15%, and that will be a true combo, and because of the lower blast zones, will kill.
Oh, just barely prevents that. Still going to
Huge.
recover here.
Gets the cloud pop. We're not quite seeing the ping pong going on, but dang, we're getting close.
A couple tether ups above her head, multiple in a row this game.
Yep.
Something we haven't really seen a lot this set, and it's caught Penguin off guard twice.
Yeah, well, she's also getting hit by a lot of these up Bs after the tether coming out.
Yep. Has to DI a little harder in there than she'd like the drift to avoid the Lily, and that allows the combo string to keep going, and that'll do.
Yep,
Wow.
there it is.
Tether Fair on this stage is brutal because Absa will be in Hitstone longer because of her light nature.
Penguin can bring this back, but it is going to be a mountain to climb right now.
And you hear who the crowd is with on this one. A brief one more stock chant. Oh, man, but this is where Penguin makes her bread.
And I will note, this is the stage that Soulrifle lost on at Genesis 8. We were talking about it earlier. This is the Game 5 stage from Genesis 8.
Huge.
Just
Huge.
like this, boys.
Calls it out. Systematically gets rid of his resources.
That's huge.
Oh, what a nair. What a nair. Oh, and the weight there.
That could have been the entire game right there.
I think anybody else would have been more antsy and tried to pull the trigger too. Soulrifle decides to go back to the stage. I don't need the win now. I can just keep winning neutral.
Soulrifle recognizes the new lease on life from surviving that brutal edge guard situation. And that'll do it.
That's it. There's the pop-off.
We are shaking the kit. How many was that? 5? 6?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, 7?
Can we get an 8?
I think we will.
Let me get 8. Let me get 8. Let me get 8.